Let's just jump straight into it. This is the high voltage test on both the JP84 and JP8, with all channels loaded down and power shown on each channel. But before we do that, let's take a look at how accurate the SPL Lab's THD percentage is to the DD-1. As the SPL Lab's THD percentage increases, pay close attention to when the JP8's clip indicator starts to flicker. Then watch the 1% THD distortion light on the DD-1 start to light up and then go solid. The JP8 clip indicator lights up at about 0.6% THD while the DD-1's light stays off. The DD-1's 1% THD distortion light will start to flicker at 0.8% THD on the SPL Lab and then goes brighter as the SPL Lab shows 1% THD. This proves the SPL Lab's distortion level matches the DD-1. What you're about to see is the first for an amp dyno test. The JP84 and JP8 will be dynoed at once. Both amps are hooked up to my 5-channel load tester called the Havoc 4TA. The power will be measured using 2 SPL Lab Next-USB with 4 power sensors. Also, I have the JP8 bass knob hooked up so you can see when the clip light activates. For the JP84, channel 1 will be loaded down to 4 ohms, channel 2 will be 2 ohms, and channels 3 and 4 will be bridged at 4 ohms. The JP8 will be loaded down to 1 ohm. The SPL Lab is set to max 1%, meaning the power will stop reading once 1% THD is met. This is the same as the AD-1 certified mode. On the SPL Lab, you will notice the numbers in red go down as the power is able to be read by the SPL Lab. Once it reaches below 1%, the actual power will begin to be shown. On the screens, you will see the power, VA, power factor, volts RMS, amps RMS, resistance measured, frequency being played, length of test, and THD percentage. The JP84 on channel 1 at 4 ohms made 95 watts. Channel 2 made 163 watts at 2 ohms, and channel 3 and 4 bridged made 346 watts at 4 ohms, with a voltage dropping down to 14.53 volts. Also, the JP8 made 1304 watts. Going from left to right, as you can see from Big D's test using the AD-1, he got an average of 127 watts. My test only showed 95 watts. This difference in output is due to me loading all the remaining channels at 2 ohm versus his all at 4 ohm. The next test results was the 2 ohm 1-channel test. As you can see, Big D's test got an average of 166 watts and the SPL Lab measured 163 watts. I say that is pretty close. Next is the 4 ohm bridge test on channels 3 and 4. Big D's test showed 332 and 347 watts respectively. The SPL Lab measured 346 watts. Now let's check out the JP8's power comparison. Big D's test showed 1276 watts at 1 ohm versus the SPL Lab's 1304 watts. This tiny difference could be due to the 0.1 extra battery voltage or even just the power tolerance between the amps. Overall, based on these results, the SPL Lab Max 1% is right on point with the AD-1 certified mode. Since I teased you in the beginning, let's see what these amps do at higher voltage. Again, all channels are loaded down like before, and power will be shown for each channel. The JP84's channel 1 made 109 watts at 4 ohms with just 1.6% THD. Channel 2 made 201 watts at 2 ohms with 3.2% THD. And channel 3 and 4 bridged made 417 watts at 4 ohms with 3.1% THD. The JP8 made a staggering 1622 watts at 1 ohm with 4.5% THD. That is almost double its rated power. Both the JP84 and JP8 definitely pack a punch with their small footprint. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more unique content. If there is anything different you would like to see, leave me a comment below. And since you're already here, might as well check out these other cool video links.